Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today. I know that a lot of you have asked to see my painting creative makeup looks and also maybe like a combination of like my actual paintings. So I just thought that we would kind of like combine it into a makeup video. All right, if you don't know me, my name's Alex. Let's go. So I'm going to be recreating this work by an artist that I found on Pinterest. I'll list everything down below. I kind of want it, honestly, I just want this to be kind of like a chill, because talk throughs are so boring, like so boring. I hate doing them. But in all honesty, I cannot do a creative look and be talking. Like I just cannot do it. So kind of want to just like go through this with you guys and like maybe talk about it a little bit, maybe talk about my process. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling, man. So you saw me use some sunscreen to like get started, and that is mostly because like I love taking those videos in direct sunlight because it just makes the makeup look incredible. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably already seen it. These Desio contacts are hands down the ones that I would recommend, by the way, if you're looking for colored contacts. They are amazing. This color is Innocent White. I'm actually getting low on this because it's like my favorite one. My boyfriend said that it made me look like I had glaucoma, so that's cool. Yeah, so basically for this look, just because it's like, it's pretty glamorous, you know, but it is a painting, or it is like a little work of art. I still want to like prep and prime my face the way that I sort of would when I do regular makeup. So I did do the like primer, or I guess sunscreen with like a powder, setting that with a powder before I went in with my foundation and concealer. And I found that it made blending so easy, like so easy. And I just loved how, I mean, I've been loving it for my makeup, like in general, but for this as well, it was perfection. So like, that's another thing is like, if you're interested in doing like very creative makeup looks, you can think about it the same way that you do your regular makeup. It's not like a huge diversion from that really. You know, you're starting off with your bases and then you kind of want to like work up to the details at the end, just like you would with your regular makeup, like your lashes and your highlight and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like eyeliner, that's usually something that you do towards the end of your makeup. I will list all of the products that I'm using down below because trust me, they're all fantastic. The majority of the stuff that I did use in this video is are products that I use like literally every time I do my makeup. In particular, this like contouring palette from Dominique Cosmetics. I'm loving it so much. It's so beautiful and like so easy to blend. That's another thing. If you are interested in doing some kind of a creative makeup look like this or just experimenting, you don't need to have like a bunch of special effects makeup. Like all of the makeup that I'm using in this video is just like regular makeup that people use. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the drawing and stuff, I use brow pens. So I used my regular powders, I used my, like, I mean, obviously I use different shades of concealer, but whatever, you know what I mean? Also, what do you think about like watching the tutorial sped up? Because usually what I do is leave it like a normal speed and then I will cut it so that it's not like, you know, ass hours long. But I kind of like seeing it all sped up. Anyway, these eyeshadow palettes are fucking awesome. So these are, I think they're like relatively new. They're the Huda, oh my God, Huda Beauty Neon palettes. And they're like, yeah, they're pretty relatively new, I think. I don't know. I found them the other day. I can't remember if I like just got them or if they've been sitting for a little while. But when I saw them in the colors that they have, I was like, oh, this is so fucking perfect for this makeup look. And like, look at how vibrant they are and just like beautiful and easy to blend, you know? Like the way that I did my makeup, I went in with my powder and then my foundation. I didn't set with a powder after that. You know what I mean? And everything blended so beautifully, but it also stuck. I'm just like such a fucking fan, honestly, of this whole powder before foundation technique. It's so crazy because I don't know. I grew up. I watched, you know, people like Jaclyn Hill, like way back in the day, before I was really anything in this beauty community. And she'd always be like, you want to do your creams and your liquids before your powders. And it's just so crazy to see such a like difference when you put a powder down before you use your foundation. And this is one of the reasons that I think you need to pay attention to like professional makeup artists who are working on sets and doing other people's makeup because they just learn so fucking much. Whew, I'm out of breath. Let's put some red shit in our ears, you know what I mean? How's your quarantine going? I'm so sick of talking about it, I'm sorry. Anyway, isn't this fun? I kind of love seeing how like quickly the brush moves. You know? Gotta contour that jawline so that it looks like you're bleeding. See, I should not do voiceovers very early in the morning because my throat is drying out. I feel like I'm gonna die. I have an interesting thing that's gonna be coming up relatively soon, you know, like if the world ever goes back to normal. That's all I'm gonna say right now. But for those of you who enjoy listening to me babble, I don't know, you might be interested in this, so. Anyway, so I'm taking some liberties in this. Like if you go back and look at the image, the reason that I didn't say the artist here is because it's like their username on Instagram is just basically a bunch of numbers. So once again, they'll be listed down below, but they didn't really have, I don't know, like you could do the shimmer on the lids like I did and make it a little bit more glam, or you could kind of go in like you're gonna see later on and do like little highlights with like whites and stuff. Whatever, this is so complicated. See, this is literally why I can't do a talk through when I do these kinds of looks, because like I don't even know what's going on through my head. Through my head. Does that make any sense? Whatever. Anyway, let's contour that nose. You know what's so funny? This little situation that I got going on here, because I don't know if you saw the other little, I didn't film this one, but the other little glamorous recreation of a work of art. It's on my Instagram. It's kind of like all burgundy. There's some like jewels involved, whatever. It's super pretty. Sort of the similar like way that I attacked my nose contour and like my under eye area. So you can kind of see here, I'm kind of accentuating the tear troughs. Tear troughs, is that what you call it? Whatever. And then really darkening like around my nose. And it kind of makes me look like a cute little clown. But I enjoy kind of accentuating those tear troughs. It's like very weird because it's not at all how I do my makeup. Anyway, this is another reason that I'm mentioning this. If you feel like you are in a makeup rut, if you feel like, fuck, I can't get my nose contour right, I don't know where to put my blush, like my bronzer looks weird, whatever, just technique, placement, I suggest, and I say this all the time, but like I suggest trying something completely different. Like I tried the powder before foundation and I fell in fucking love with it. I love it. I literally, that's how I do my makeup all the time now. And I'm blown away by how different it is, like how much more beautiful it looks. Anyway, take a little work of art that you enjoy, or, you know, I don't know, a makeup look. It depends on your skill level, obviously. You know, do something that you feel like you can, but it doesn't hurt to try and do something that you feel like you can't, you know, and just see what you can do. And you don't have to be someone who's like, oh, I want to do all these artistic looks. You can be someone who's literally just trying something different to learn, and it's going to affect how you do like regular makeup. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, so you can see I'm drawing a bunch of lines on my face and I'm using that brow flick from Glossier, which has been literally a lifesaver. Sorry, my laptop is making noise while it's playing and I'm just like worried that you're gonna hear it, but who cares, honestly? Can I be honest with you guys? I love when things aren't perfect, right? Like, can I just rant about this for a second? I've been listening to like a bunch of podcasts and I love it when the like audio, like you can hear the atmosphere in the room. Like when it feels too perfect, it's like very teeny. I don't know. It's not like pleasing to my ears. Like I don't want you to sound like you're on NPR. You know what I mean? Anyway, brow flick, fucking bomb. I also used this little freckle pen from Lime Crime. Lime Crime also has a brow pen that is stunning. Like I absolutely love it. And I think I've mentioned this before. Glossier, I'm using brown right now, I believe, maybe blonde. Pretty sure it's blonde. Maybe it's brown, I don't know, doesn't matter. Their blonde shade is a little bit warm. So if your hair is has a little bit more red tone in it, or if you prefer a warmer brow, then their blonde is fantastic. But if you want something that's gonna be a little bit more taupe, like a little bit more cool toned, the Lime Crime, I think it's just called blonde, maybe it's dark blonde, I don't know. They have a bunch of shades, so much better. But I would say that the Glossier one is a little bit more pigmented maybe. I don't know, it doesn't matter. How many times am I gonna say it doesn't matter in this video? So I just went in, this little product is a lifesaver for me, especially I literally use it in every single fucking artistic look that I do. This is I think it's called Razor Sharp Liner from Urban Decay in the shade Bump. It's basically just a white eyeliner. The only thing that upsets me about it is it dries out really quickly. And like, That's annoying. It's kind of, honestly, the consistency is kind of like a whiteout. But you don't really want to put whiteout on your face. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But anyway, oh my God, these lashes. Did I use these in another video? I actually can't remember. I used these Lower Lashes from Swede Lashes. Once again, literally everything that I use will be listed down below. You can see now I'm kind of like taking a little bit of the shadows and like going back over where I put those freckles. And that kind of like softens them and makes them look, it adds like more dimension, just makes them look a little bit more realistic. As realistic as they can look when they're yellow and purple. You know what I mean? The lip was my favorite part though. I really wanted it to look like in the photo. It's like they're so like juicy. And also this Cocoa liquid lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics. It was their like collab with Chloe. The best fucking orange liquid lipstick color ever. My favorite. Can't live without it. That's that little lime crime pen that I was telling you about. It's super cute. It's a little bit too warm in my opinion for freckles, but I mean, maybe it works. I don't know, whatever. That was my first time like really using it. So I haven't really done that much with it. So now I'm kind of like, if you draw or if you paint or if you know anything about art, I'm going in and adding back some highlights. So, you know, just finishing touches. A little bit of Roller Lash mascara, you know what I mean? I make the craziest mascara face. I love people's mascara faces. And the hair, you know. Everybody's like, how are you keeping your hair looking good? It's because I wear it forward. If you look at all that dark stuff in the back, you guys, we're getting real skunky over here, okay? Anyway, so finishing touches. I use these little Velour lashes. Once again, they'll be linked down below. They were cute though. They worked really well for this. I've been liking like shorter lashes recently. So just a few finishing touches and all that bullshit. Ramble, ramble, ramble. End of the tutorial is coming. Blah, blah, blah. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more creative looks like this. And that's pretty much it. I like to paint and shit. I enjoy these, but I can't do talk-throughs. So whatever, leave me thoughts and comments, whether they're positive or negative, it doesn't really matter. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.